name is Donna Sandoval, and I have been a coach for about 5 years now. And I get to speak to you tonight about the topic of social media. And I know that social media can be a scary thing to think about running your business from. My biggest tip is just to start. You know, if I look back at my old posts when I first started, I've grown so much, and the only way you can really grow is by not being afraid to step in and tumble through the failure to success and learning. So with that being said, I want to talk about the different platforms of social media. I don't want you to feel like you have to go to every single platform. You don't need to be on Snapchat, Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. You know, I'm not comfortable. I don't use Pinterest. It's not my jam. I don't use Snapchat. YouTube I use for trainings like this, but not so much in that social media aspect of it. Really where our big ones as coaches, and I think most of us right now are Instagram and Facebook. And there's so many different features there, and there's so many different ways to really utilize the same content that you create in both of those places, and to share your story and your journey and yourself with a broader audience. With that being said, the trick to really is being consistent in your social media, and not just doing fluff like, okay, I showed up, but sweaty or a Flex Friday, a shake in your hand. You know, we really want to provide value to our clients. Social media is and our followers, not just our soon to be hopeful clients, but first they have to become followers. They have to learn to like you. They need to learn to follow you and love you, and then they'll learn to trust you. And that is how you convert new followers to coaches or clients that will join you and help you grow this amazing business and be a part of this journey with you. But in order to do that, because social media is so noisy and so busy, people don't just want to follow somebody that might have a cute picture. They want to know what they're going to get out of it. They want to get something from following you. So that's why it's important to really figure out who your people are. And usually who your people are you before you started this journey. You know, you 2 steps behind. And when you do post in your actual feed, make sure that you ask these questions. What are my people going to gain out of this? You know, you want to kind of stick to the 3 things. You're either going to inspire somebody with your post, you're going to educate somebody with your post, or you're going to entertain them with your post. If it's just self-serving content, it's not serving them. It's not helping you build your brand or your followership or help them trust you. So you really want to, you know, go a little deeper in your journey. For me, I'm a special needs mom. I talk about the struggles and the real life stuff behind that, and why this journey has been such an impactful thing for me through that. Maybe you're a single mom, and maybe newly single mom, and how tough it is, and that this has really been a great thing for you. Whatever your journey is, you need to get a level deeper and really share that authentically. Again, this takes practice, this takes time, this takes personal development, but that you can't get any better without taking those first steps. So just pretty much the nitty-gritty, you want to be consistently posting on your feed, at least every other day. The awesome thing that now is available, when I was a coach, I was told to post in my feed 3 to 5 times a day. It was really hard to be insightful and provide value that often. Now we have Instagram stories, Facebook stories. This is where we can really get raw, authentic, show the behind the scenes of our life. And then the feed is a more curated piece that is a little more thoughtful. The image is cleaner, crisp, good angles, good color, bright, cohesive, in a way that kind of shows your style consistently through those posts. And you'll find your style. You'll figure out what colors, you know, you typically wear, that look good, what kind of filter, and then start consistently using the same type of colors and filters on your images, just so it looks clean and crisp when someone goes to your page. But in the Instagram stories or Facebook stories, that's where you show up with those sweaty selfies, showing that you're drinking your shake, showing that you're drinking that pre-workout, getting your workout in the day, plus filling it in with your kids, your dogs, Remember, just because you sign up as a coach doesn't mean that that is all you are now as some Beachbody coach. You are not a Beachbody coach. You are partnering with Beachbody to use their programs and products to help inspire and change people's lives. You are more than a company ambassador, right? You are you, and that is your magical power. But you can't let people in on that if you're only sharing the Beachbody aspect of you. And honestly, no one wants just a branded billboard of Beachbody. They want to know you. They want to see your struggles. It doesn't have to be perfection. Actually, the less perfect, the better. But just showing that you consistently are getting results, sharing your journey through this amazing opportunity is where it's at, because they're going to watch you. They're going to see that even though they're struggling, you're making it through it, and you're having a transformation, and you're allowing them to be a part of it. And there's so much power in that. I really love the social media game. All right, we had a little interruption. Family, real life. We're being authentic here. But let me just kind of wrap it up and just say, again, social media can be scary. And I know that it can be scary to get on to your stories and talk and really show up as yourself and be authentic and share your life. But the only way to get more comfortable at doing it is to show up and just do it and stumble through it and be okay sucking at first. This has been for a 5-year journey of learning, and I will continue to learn because of all the changes that social media is always taking on. Now we have Reels, which is like TikTok over at Instagram, and I'm trying to learn that because any of the new features that come out, they really want you to use them, and they'll push them, and they'll push you out to people you never imagined would be seeing your content. And you're not alone, and there's always so many different trainings to really dive deeper into this. So your first and foremost job right now as a new coach on your social media is showing up for yourself and sharing that journey with others. Be in personal development. Share what you're learning in that personal development. Share your struggles. Share what this is doing for you. And in the background, in those stories, show up as you. Show up authentically and real so that people have that opportunity and the chance to get to know you, because that, like I said, will eventually turn people into new followers that come. They see what you're about. They start to like you. Then they start to love you. Then they trust you, and they want to be a part of what you have. But you can't connect to those people if you're not sharing your journey. So that is all I wanted to come in and really talk about, is be in your journey full-heartedly. Believe in this and share what you are experiencing with others, and then the rest will start getting better at. You will start learning. But the only way to start learning is to start doing. So don't be paralyzed by fear or paralyzed because you want perfection. No one wants perfection. We want real life you, because remember, that is your superpower. There's only one you. So show up as that person and be there. Don't go create another account. Talk to the people that know and love you. Be in your place. You don't need a like page yet. We'll get there. All these things, you don't have to take everything on and feel like you get overwhelmed because you're trying to be a pro at everything. You have to allow yourself to be a beginner. And there's so much power in allowing others to see the journey, because you then allow them to step into the place of being a beginner. If they're seeing you do it, it gives them faith in themselves that they can do it. Do you see the power in that? I don't know if you could tell, but I'm very passionate about this topic. And I love social media. I just think it's so fun and so powerful of a tool, especially for our businesses, that we can run from home. For me, I'm a special needs mom. For me, during COVID and all this, for all of us that have been so separated, we have this platform to connect and change other people's lives. And that, to me, is amazing. So I would love to hear your questions. I would love to answer your questions in the comments below. If you have a question, ask, because most likely someone else has that same question and they would love to learn. I'm also in the comments going to post a link to someone that I like to follow. Her name is Kayla Ibanez. And she does free challenges on Facebook. She has amazing, great content with Instagram tips and tricks for free. There's ways that you can pay and work with her to really dig in deeper. So I just think it's a great place to send new coaches that are looking to learn a way that is not salesy, that is authentic to you. And just remember, you are not just a Beachbody coach. You are you. Don't be some billboard for Beachbody. Use curiosity marketing. Share your journey. What is curiosity marketing? Don't show the Shakeology and say, drink Shakeology, it's magic. Like, make them go ask, what is in that cup? Why do you love it so much? What are you drinking every day? You know, I call my Energized mom crack, and I'm like, oh, it's life. And everyone's like, okay, what is this life of yours that you're always drinking? That is curiosity marketing, and that is me authentically sharing my journey, and in a way that is getting people that are watching me to ask me questions. Same with my posts that are a little bit more curated, a little bit more thoughtful. You want to bring them into the conversation. Paint a story for them and ask them to be a part of the response in the comments below. Ask them to be a part of this journey with you. All right, thank you so much. Again, I can't wait. We're only on day 2. Like, seriously, we have so much to learn, and we're going over so much, and social media is my jam. So ask me, I will answer. I can talk about it forever. Here we go.